Hello friends! Welcome to Blue Studios STEM Lessons. How are you today? Is anyone feeling a little sniffly? Stuffy? Maybe sneezy? If you have allergies, you might be. Allergies are so common that 1 in 6 people have them. Today, we're going to explore beyond the sneeze and learn about what causes allergies. If you'd like to work on a fun activity while listening to this lesson, print out the word search puzzle page to go on an allergy hunt while you learn. Just try not to peek at the answer key in the bottom right-hand corner. Let's get started. Before we get into exploring why we get allergies, let's first figure out what they are. Some people have them, some people don't. They're a bit tricky to figure out. And what causes an allergy in the first place? An allergy is the case where a person's immune system overreacts to normally harmless things, like pollen, bee stings, or different foods. When this happens, we call it an allergic reaction. Allergies can be pretty mild, like developing a rash after walking through a hayfield, or they can be quite serious, like loads of swelling after a bee sting. So why do these seemingly harmless things trigger such a reaction in the body? Though things like hay, pollen, and peanut butter are all very common and non-toxic, in the body of someone with an allergy, they can be mistakenly seen as dangerous invaders. When a person with an allergy encounters something they are allergic to, their body enters emergency mode and starts gearing up to fight what it perceives to be harmful germs. The immune system kicks into gear and starts making antibodies called immunoglobulin E. Those antibodies send signals to cells to release a chemical called histamine into the bloodstream. Histamine is a hormone that causes the blood vessels to dilate, increasing blood flow and delivery to muscles, organs, and other areas of the body. In essence, it promotes inflammation. Inflammation is your body's way of responding to what it perceives as harmful. For example, if you twist your ankle while playing soccer, you might notice that it gets puffy and red. That's inflammation too, as your body was responding to your injury. Inflammation is generally a good thing. It's a process of your immune system that allows more blood flow to get to the injured area to promote faster healing and take care of any infections. However, when inflammation occurs in response to harmless stimulants, it doesn't do the body any good. For people allergic to airborne substances like pollen, mold, or dander, you could see symptoms like a stuffy and runny nose, itchy eyes, and sneezing. This occurs when mucous membranes that line your inner nose become inflamed. They begin to release more fluids in an attempt to clear out those harmful or perceived harmful substances from your body. When a person allergic to hay walks through a field, they might have a red and itchy rash, another sign of a localized inflammation in the skin. Aside from experiencing a rash or runny nose, allergies can also be very serious. When the immune system's overreaction doesn't calm down, it can release too much histamine, and that can create a dangerous condition. For this reason, it's important for people, and others, to understand allergies and how to deal with them. How is your word search coming along? Have you uncovered some secret allergens hidden in the scramble? You might be surprised at what you found. The most common food allergens are peanuts, milk, eggs, soy, and wheat. And the most common environmental allergens are pollen, dust, mites, mold, animal dander, insect stings, and latex. We'd love to see how your puzzle turned out. You can have your grown-up help you take a picture of your allergy masterpiece and share it on social media or using the buttons below. Make sure you tag Blue Studios so we can see your solutions. Your shares can earn you shout-outs from your instructors, like me, not to mention some kickin' prizes. There's still more to learn about allergies. Let's dive back in. We know that allergies are common and there are many possible allergens out there, but not everyone has allergies. How come some people have allergic reactions, like getting itchy after each peanut butter, and others can eat all the PB&Js they want? It's long been a question of whether allergies originate from our environment or our biology. We now know that it mostly comes down to genetics. Along with being responsible for what color hair you have, how tall you are, if you get freckles, and many other things, genetics will likely determine whether or not you will have allergies. So you can get your brown eyes from your mother and your allergies from your pops. Though you don't necessarily get a specific allergy from your parents, you just inherit the likeliness of getting allergies. If you have more than one parent or sibling that has allergies, you are 3 times more likely to have them yourself. However, just because you're born to 2 parents that have allergies doesn't mean you will definitely get them yourself. And just because you're born to 2 parents that don't have allergies doesn't mean you won't get them. Genetics does play a major role in determining whether or not a person experiences allergies, but it isn't the only contributing factor. Also at work here is your environment. Things like a person's exposure to tobacco smoke, being raised around farm animals, whether or not someone was breastfed as an infant or given antibiotics, and the air pollution of where they're from, and more, all come together to influence a person's susceptibility to develop allergies. All in all, it's a complex relationship between the genes you inherit and the environment you are born into. Unfortunately, there isn't really a cure for allergies, but that doesn't mean you can't manage them. When it's suspected that someone might have an allergy, a doctor can do tests to find out for sure. The best way to avoid allergies is to stay away from the stuff that causes them. That seems simple enough, but it's quite tricky if you're allergic to pollen and it's springtime. See all the flowers? Still, in this case, you can keep windows closed when the pollen count is high, change clothes after playing outside, and use an air purifier indoors. If you're allergic to a food, like peanut butter, it's time to start making sunflower butter and jelly sammies instead. Since allergies are so prevalent, you likely know someone who has them. Maybe there is a friend in your class that can't eat nuts or flour. Or maybe you get a stuffy nose when you hang out with a dog. Allergies are very common and it's really helpful to understand them. Let's review our lesson from today. An allergy is your body's immune system responding to a normally harmless substance. There are lots of kinds of allergies, like pollen, mold, dust, pets, and certain foods. Whether or not you have allergies is largely dependent on your genetics, but your environment also plays a part. There isn't a cure for allergies, but there are ways you can reduce them and avoid allergic reactions. Now that we know a little more about allergies, maybe they don't seem like such a mystery anymore. Thanks so much for joining me for this lesson today. It was really fun learning with you. I can't wait to see how you did on your word search puzzles, so don't forget to share some pics on social media. I'll see you next time for another super-powered learning lesson with Blue Studios. Farewell for now.
We are thrilled that you're watching Blue Studios 24/7. We're so excited to bring round-the-clock entertainment and educational content to your home. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest videos. At Blue Studios, we aspire to revolutionize the way families spend time together. We empower families by providing them with tools to work together, earn and learn, and achieve new heights of success. Visit www.bluestudios.io to discover more about our mission and how we empower families to succeed. Thank you so much for being part of our community. Keep watching and learning with us. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.